grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
Yeah.
Where are you, Calum?
Angry words. I'm concerned. Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land. You can hear us. We're back again, back at the park. Immersion.
Hello?
I thought working at the park for a summer would be a lot of fun, but in the end of season here really drags. There aren't that many tourists around, and so most of the staff spend their day standing around gossiping. And most of that gossip is about Chad. I mean Steve. See? I'm even starting to call him Chad, even though I went to school with the guy. It's that goddamn suit. In the beginning, it was a laugh. Steve, the local lush, is Chad the chipmunk, child-friendly mascot of Atlantic Island Park. Lock up your daughters and all that. But the more he wears the suit, the weirder Steve is getting. At first, it was the little things, like refusing to change out of the suit at work and taking it home with him every day. But then I saw him at Susie's Diner, still wearing it, and it wasn't even a work day. Some of the staff complained discreetly to park management about the smell, and I saw him walking and talking with Mr. Winter, the owner, one day. But nothing seems to have changed. The suit still smells like a carcass whenever Steve walks by, and apparently Steve has picked up some new skills since the last time I saw him puking up in a gutter outside of the cycle station, because he sure as hell can carve a mean ice sculpture. Those shapes you make in the ice, though, they give me the creeps. Steve came by the booth today, lucky me, and he just hung around for a while. I couldn't really tell because of the suit, but it seemed like he was just staring at me, sizing me up, eye-fucking me, whatever he was doing. I asked him what he wanted. He just stood there not saying anything. Eventually, I called my supervisor, and when he came by, Steve wandered off. My supervisor told me to put everything in writing, so here it is. Also, I quit. I don't want to see that chipmunk suit ever again. Laura Henman. What the fuck?
Calum! Where did you go? I'm not playing anymore, Calum.
What the fuck? Why is that a thing? Some old god shit?
Calum, stay where you are.
Follow the trail. That's what he's saying, by the way.
Instant crashes and 80s music. Guess it floats someone's boat.
Oh, look at that. How convenient.
Where are you? Calum? Wait, Calum!
Not walking directly in front of it. Examine accident report. Achievement unlocked. The Shakes. It's me shaking. Employee's name, Francis Dufresne. Dufresne? Time and date of accident and incident was 25th of October 1976. So year before the park opened. Supervisor led person Richard Stapleton. Witness Lawrence Creed, Michael Edgeworth. Brief description of the incident or incident. During the transport of the bumper cars to the arena, one of the straps attaching the load to the truck came untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars onto Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. Describing the injuries caused, Francis was killed. Did the injured employee see a doctor? Yes. If yes, did you file on the employer portion of the workers' compensation form? Yes. Supervisor comments. Dexter, the truck driver, claims to have seen someone on the back of the load undoing the straps. Nobody else reported seeing that. The sheriff has requested that Dexter provide them with a urine sample. What could have been done to prevent this accident? Double checking the straps after transit should be mandatory, and drug screening for all drivers. Have the unsafe conditions been corrected? No. Employee supervisor signature, blah, blah, blah. Additional comments or notes. The local laborers are very superstitious and this hasn't helped. Some of them are refusing to return to work until we have someone from the local church walk the park and exorcise the bad spirits. This was a photocopy.
Where are you, Calum?
I can't run. But I hear baby.
Calum! Tell Mommy where you are!
There we go.
It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Calum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, yes, Sheriff.
Okay. Could use a little help. Continually delayed by the incompetence of the builders. The problem is not that they're locals, so they believe a lot of them. Excuse me. I'm dying. Sorry, I'm still getting over being sick. It's causing my voice to go out. The problem is that they're locals, so they believe a lot of the rumors about that old Henderson used to do here. They grew up on those tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or a wrench goes missing, these fools are crossing themselves against the black magic. Of course, that's why I choose this site over all the other potential. Solomon Island is a nexus for dark energies, and the thought of all that power just dissipating beneath the earth here, it makes my skin crawl. I called in a few favors back in Brooklyn and got someone at the local academy to see if they had any interesting books about local history. Turns out they do, and it turns out that old man Henderson has some pretty strong connections to the Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find the piece for the plans that I'm missing.
Mommy is coming, Calum. Don't be afraid.
Okay, so the Ferris wheel. What did we skip? We skipped the roller coaster. Oh, we're probably gonna go to that next. Okay.
Mommy is coming, Calum.
I don't know why the fuck I'm writing this Ferris wheel.
People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale. I can't tell you if Calum was made that night or one of the ones that followed. But I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night. Dawn and I moved in together, but then, well, he died. According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Dawn was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Calum. Fairy tale fucking over.
Man, that's pretty rough. Can I get off now? Now that we're done with the introspection, I can see the creepy guy in the booth. Hi, creepy guy in the booth. Thanks for giving me a whirlwind tour down memory lane. Of course, you're not gonna be there.
Calum, where did you go?
Still hearing a little baby. Oh, look! That's awesome.
Calum, where did you go?
Achievement unlocked. Spin, spin, sugar. It probably would have been a better effect if the Ferris wheel was missing carts. It looks like it's missing one, maybe.
A lot of people idolize their children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people! You give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping up piss, feeding them. Little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until... we all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias. I am honest. Calum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
Yeah!
Where are you? Calum!
Angry words! I'm concerned!
Stay where you are!
Okay.
I always wanted to ride this one. Never got around to do it before.
I would imagine not if she had Calum with her every time she came over here. Achievement unlocked. Ups and downs.
What do you want?
We need to talk about Calum.
What do you mean? What have you done to him?
That's insulting. You and your boy are everything that this place doesn't want. The antithesis of what we stand for.
Where is Calum?
The poor child. He tried so hard to do what he was taught. He even left you a trail of breadcrumbs. But the park is just so hungry.
Tell me where my son is.
The witch has him now. Has both of you. No happy ending here, I'm afraid.
Just leave me alone.
Fool. You always were.
What the? Oh, what was that? I need to pay more attention. I was looking for hands. No activity? Oh shit! We fucking plowed that motherfucker. Hit him fucking square on, just blam! Pow! Right in the kisser. Can I get off now?
I'm not playing anymore, Calum.
It works. The calculation and adjustments work. The transportation and storage mechanisms seem to be flawless. What a wonderful day. If only these people knew what they were fueling, and so, what if a few people leave the park at the end of the day feeling dour? So what if the children are more scared than excited on the roller coaster? This could be the doorway to immortality, and such doorways open only those who have the will to find the key. What?
I can help you, Calum.
Oh, there's something down there. Oh, a flashlight! So I can go into the haunted house. How fucking wonderful. This is everything I could have hoped and dreamed. And a bloody hatchet!
The witch awaits.
Ooh, the witch awaits.
Calum!
Oh. Hello? This game doesn't turn very fast. If I had to complain about anything, it would be that.
Bruises on his arms, finger marks. Someone has been hurting him. I've asked him, demanded really, to know where he got the marks. But he doesn't want to answer me. Something has scared him into silence. He doesn't dare talk. He's been changing too. Something sinister lurks in the darkness behind his eyes. I catch him staring at me at odd moments. In the night, he tosses and turns and cries out words that I cannot understand. When I try to soothe him, he snaps and bites at my fingers. I think he wants to talk to me. I think he wants to tell me. But they are watching him every minute of every day. They are whispering to him in his sleep, changing him. They are taking my baby away from me. I can save him. And there will be pain. But I love him, and in the end, he will understand why.
Oh, okay. Let's read the newspaper, shall we?
The whole town was shocked by that one. Never found out who did it.
Achievement unlocked. Killer instinct. Cotton candy corpse leaves sour taste in park goer's mouth. That sounds really gross. Yesterday evening, visitors to Atlantic Island Park were shocked and horrified by the discovery of a dismembered corpse behind the cotton candy stand. According to local authorities, the corpse is yet to be identified. However, they have confirmed that the remains appear to be those of a child. The corpse was discovered by a group of teenagers from Innsmouth Academy. So good. Who noticed a pair of ravens tugging at something just out of sight behind the shack. Nathaniel Winter, the owner of Atlantic Island Park, has released the following statement. It is a true tragedy when something like this occurs, especially in a place that was designed to bring forth happiness and joy. The staff at Atlantic Island Park offers their condolences to the family and friends of the victim and will cooperate fully with authorities to help bring this case to rest. The Solomon Chronicle will provide daily updates of this ongoing story. Or the story going forward. Jesus Christ, I just make shit up, don't I?
This isn't a game, Calum!
Follow the breadcrumbs.
Fuck you, I'll follow your breadcrumbs.
Calum, where are you?
Oh.
Poor bastard. Who did this to him?
Something behind me. Oh, spooky. Spooky ghost. It would have been more effective if I can turn faster. But I turn so fucking slow.
Come back!
Take pills.
These are mine.
She has a tattoo of Dawn on her wrist. Hearts. Don't believe anything to tell you fear the boogeyman. Stop picking your nose then. Are you better off than you were 4 years ago? Reagan 80. 1980s. All that you love will be carried away. What does this say? Some kids laugh and some kids cry, but mostly children simply die. Say no to graffiti. Only dead fish follow the stream. Your mother, clearly she has high standards. Not safe to league. I can taste your dreams. What the fuck does it say? Sheriff Bannerman is a fat pig, but his daughter is hot. Fuck gravity. Destroy reality. Okay, where am I going? Obviously this way. Whoa. Hey, dude.
Don't leave me here, Calum. Don't leave me here, Calum.
Heh, heh. Cool. I just want to see what happens if I ran into it.
Calum,
Don't touch me.
I'm sorry.
Future Times by Laurel and Howdy. Belly button is the signature of your personal creator. I believe her name was Mama. Every 17th child is a magnet for sinfulness made omniscient by broken fires in the coastal strain. We don't believe that the earth belongs to battered goats and shamrock afterbirths. Only the truly naked wrens of righteous indignations are severed by war-crossed cleavages in trust Charissa's arrhythmia. Beaumont will come to the island. Shrimp Giver is not playing Binding of Isaac's Rebirth. Beaumont will come to the island bearing the talisman, and he will shatter the seals that bind the orthodoxy of corruption. Only then will priests shoot sluts reveal. Housewives pontificated and delayed messiahs make axles for the rescue of Tango and Cash. Sweep the temptress who grips the shaft, twist the shaft, absconding with third age fire into fourth age darkness, while gods lie writhing in the shattered face of the earth. Gaia has sweetness and grace, but her days are numbered, and heavy-fisted hives break before frozen walls of cellugraphic actresses and pencil and paper pornography. All-Seeing Eye will provide decade-long updates on the story going forward. Man arrested for loitering.
Calum, I'm sorry. Forgive me, Calum.
Mommy, I'm scared.
Forgive me, Calum.